everyone sold in the Cell Saga. This idea has been on my mind for a while now, and honestly, we gotta talk about how everyone in this arc was turning into grade A bag fumblers, starting off with none other than Goku himself. So in the beginning of the arc, we see that future Trunks come into the present timeline to warn everyone about the androids, because in the future, literally everyone got clapped by them. I'm talking him, her, bodies. And when he came back, he specifically told Goku to take his heart medicine, since in the future he died due to a heart virus. And then he proceeded to tell them and the other Z fighters that they all have a while to train and prepare for the androids, and then he takes off and goes back to his timeline. So fast forward until the androids appear. We thinking everything finna be good, but then we see Goku catching straight belt to ass because this motherfucker refused to take his medicine. Now at first I was like, okay, maybe he just forgot, because sometimes I can learn something and then the very next day I'll forget that thing, like I got hit with the Men in Black treatment. But remember how I said Goku had a while to prepare for the androids? Well, all my leeway was lost for him, because do you know how much time he had to prepare? This man had 3 years.
This nigga had one job. One!
So because of that, not only was Android 20 able to escape, but he was able to awaken 17 and 18, which then they awakened Android 16, which was a completely new android. Then Cell was able to absorb both 17 and 18, which then led to Cell killing Goku and putting the Earth in even more danger. Literally all of this could have been prevented if he just took his medicine. Mans. Now let's move on to the next sellout. This man, Vegeta, bro. Oh my gooey. Do we even have to act surprised with him? This man's arrogance has to be studied. But he finally achieved Super Saiyan to take out Android 19, and then cornered Android 20, decided to let the nigga go, even though my boy could have just speed blitzed him and prevented all the later events I previously mentioned. And my God, we all know how that played out.
That nigga so hard to replay 3 different times.
And yes, that arm break was on a generational run. Every single time he got into a fight after that, he was holding his arm. Even if that hole didn't get hit directly, he was still holding it. So if he locked in during the Cell Saga and either killed off Android 20 or simply waited for Goku to get better, he probably wouldn't have had to deal with this. But that's not even the biggest sellout coming from him yet, because we actually gotta thoroughly analyze his fight with semi-perfect Cell. Bro, this man was just completely dunking on his ass for that whole fight. Whooping was so bad they put him on the manga cover. Had that boy in a complete headlock, was just straight Lil Bro in him. He was hitting that nigga with the baby boy treatment. That's right, call for your mama. But Cell was like,
man, on God, you couldn't whoop me if I reached my perfect form. You know, you would be a real ass nigga if you let me absorb her right quick. I'm just saying.
And Vegeta goes, that's a great idea. I'm with that. Cause he let Cell start hunting for 18, and in that same process was dogging Trunks, his own son, preventing him from killing Cell, which not only led to him getting his back blown out of proportion by Perfect Cell, but also caused Trunks to get packed up by that same nigga. And Vegeta alone knew how bad he messed up too, because he said this.
I'm sorry, Gohan. I am.
What the fuck? No!
Oh my God. Oh hell no! That's hell no!
Oh no. The fact that Vegeta, of all people, sat down and had to apologize? That should already let you know. Just let it go, bruh. It's over. The whole Earth is about to die, me included. Vegeta's run for the most part of this arc was nothing short of a 2-pack of ass. But now we can move on to the next person, or robots, I should say. Because what in the hell was Android 17 and 18 thinking, still being in the same area as Cell? Dog, this man Android 16 was whooping first form Cell and still knew how dangerous he really was. He warned his brother and sister multiple times that he probably wouldn't be able to kill Cell. And 16 was just way stronger than both of them in general. So the fact that he's telling you this, use your brain! Use your brain! That thing in your head, use it! fucking idiots. Both of these androids should have been nowhere near the scene. And then, this next part is so crucial, I have to turn my camera on so y'all can see how mad I'm finna fucking get. Bro, 16 boomed Cell and put a crater in the whole ground after doing so. Why in the actual dilly-dally dance doodle dickhead dumbassery are you standing right next to the crater with your back turned to it? Are you fucking dumb? Are you stupid? You know your op is still alive in that hole. Don't just stand here. Get the fuck out of here. And what's worse about all this, Cell starts to rise from that ground ready to swallow another manhole like he's signing up for OnlyFans. What? Tell me why 17 only looked from left to right and not behind him. Why are you not looking behind you? What was the reason? What was the reason? What was the reason, bitch?
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
Yeah, nah. The performance by Android 17, abysmal dog shit. I apologize for the rage y'all just witnessed. Y'all may see me do that again in this video. I don't know yet. So let's move on to Android 18, his sister. I'm not gonna lie, she kinda in the same boat as 17. Because why does she still want to stick around after seeing her brother get wholly absorbed? This man Trunks was literally boxing his own father and semi-perfect Cell at the same time and was also telling you to leave the whole scene. Vegeta himself was fighting Cell for like 40 minutes straight. Bro, within that time frame alone, your ass could have flown to a whole nother country and hid. And it's not like he would have found you immediately. You're an android, so this means you are literally unsensible. That boy Cell would have been playing the hardest game of hide and seek in his life. He would have been looking like Will Smith in that new music video. And to end things off for her, she knew she had a bomb in her chest. She was even threatening to use it against Cell if the situation was dire enough. Nigga, is the situation not dire enough? If this arc was the NBA Finals, Cell would be up 3-0. It don't matter if it was your brother, another, or your future lover. Cell was in 5. This would have been the perfect time to blow yourself up so Cell wouldn't reach his perfect form. I mean, girl, if you're not gonna run, you should kill yourself now. Because what are you here for? But other than that, she was cool for the arc. And speaking of coolness, we gotta move over to my guy, future Trunks. Oh boy, need to smoke some blunts after this one just to calm my nerves. Oh damn. Now brother, and it pains me to do this, but it must be done. Hand on shoulder. If you knew you were much stronger than Vegeta after coming out of the hyperbolic time chamber with him, and you alone have experienced damn near extinction in your timeline because of the androids, why would you not immediately go in for a kill on Cell when you pulled up? All you had to do was transform and hit that boy with one of the old...
Hey, breathe, bro, breathe. I'm not leaving.
And then you really had the audacity to give Vegeta, of all people, the respect of a one-on-one with Cell? I'm looking back at the camera. This man Vegeta has been neglecting Trunks this whole arc so far. But not only neglecting him, he was straight abusing him. Like even when he just wanted to spend quality family time while training with him, he was like, Dad, I want to get strong like you.
Nigga, did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
And back to neglecting. Not only did he straight up almost let your mom and your baby self get boomed out of existence, but he was putting paws on you while you was trying to stop Cell. This is not the father you should be showing respect to. But let's just huff on that copium. Let's sip it down, inhale it, put it straight up our asses and make sure it's in our body, right? No, nigga. Let's say what Trunks did was justified. That still doesn't explain why he pulled up to Android 18 and he could have just packed her up and prevented Cell from transforming, but he decided to let her off the hook and tell her to run away?
Is this nigga serious?
I'm losing my voice. I'm literally losing my voice from yelling so much. I'm getting mad.
This nigga is crazy.
Damn, these niggas got me mad, bruh. The reasoning, the people in this arc so far, I just want to grab them and choke they bitch ass out and hit them with the... I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna hit y'all bitch asses with this again. I just caught 2 fucking cramps in my legs.
You stupid.
Oh, never record after coming back from the gym. Oh my God. My brother in Christ, she was not even listening to her own family telling her to run. Why would she listen to you? Not even just that, but in your brain, this is the same woman that took part in killing your mentor and best friend in the future and almost killing you as well. So in this instance right here, stop looking at her and shoot the shit out of her. And we all know how the events turned out with that, so let's move on to what I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all been waiting on. This brother Krillin, the super simp himself. This man had the easiest key to stop Cell from transforming into his perfect form, and it was remote controlled. All he had to do was press the button to blow up Android 18 if it came down to it. And when the moment came to fruition, this nigga destroyed the fucking remote. You mean to tell me you put the whole world in danger over some potential cyber sex?
This nigga's retarded.
Just because she gave you a kiss earlier, it don't mean you getting some of that box. This kiss had to give bro so much delusion, because when he got it, I know he was like,
We're in there. We're in there. Let's go. Let's go.
and back to the remote control. Bulma spent like 20 straight hours making that thing just for you to sell out like that? Have you not been listening to Dr. Umar? Consciousness over coochie. Politics over punani. Lock in. And it's crazy because if he really wanted ass that bad, he could have just asked Bulma to make an exact replica of 18 with that wet Willy Rapper WAP 3000. Like, bro, a freak bot made by Capsule Corporation? That's like Tesla making a pocket pussy. Can you imagine how advanced the suction would be? And Android 18 already fine. So if she got some enhancements on her body,
Boy, Shinron ain't taking nobody out that ass.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
but at the end of the day, he did end up bagging her and even had a kid with her, meaning that my boy got them cheeks. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Hey, my man's a short, but he big where it counts, so that's all that matters. My boy's power level is low, but that power pole extending, bitch. Y'all gotta get with it.
What did he say?
Anyways, now we can move on to someone else, and honestly, y'all gonna hate me for this, but Bulma also sold. Okay. Listen, Bulma is the smartest person in this world right next to her father and Dr. Gero, who was dead at this point, so he was just irrelevant. But my point being, if you knew how powerful and dangerous the androids were, couldn't she just make her own type of androids to directly counter the other androids? Now you might be saying, that might be too extreme to make, so I'll give you that. But answer me this, why wouldn't she just make a device for when it gets close to 17 or 18, it immediately explodes the bombs within their body so that Cell couldn't absorb them? You can't tell me that's impossible for her to do. This is the same person at like 15 years old who was putting whole houses in her pocket and taking them hoes wherever she wanted. She alone made that device. Then in the future, y'all know how mostly everything was destroyed? I'm talking the Shibuya incident was child's play compared to this. Bro, she still made a whole ass time machine with nothing but scraps and by herself. She was moving like Tony Stark in Iron Man 1. So if anyone has the audacity to tell me that, oh, well, rich kid, maybe it was just too difficult for her to do. Try thinking a little realistically for once. Who said that? And last but not least, I hate to do it to him as well, but I gotta mention my boy Gohan. You had Cell spitting up baddies, losing all types of limbs, and reverting back to his ugly roots. All you had to do was shoot bro one more time, and you would have completely vaporized him. Gohan's dad would still be alive during that arc if he would have just locked in. If I was Piccolo on the sidelines, I would have been talking to Gohan like I'm Kobe Bryant. The job's not finished.
Job finished? No, I don't think so.
But I can't even lie. Gohan gets complete leeway from me. Imagine not even wanting to be a fighter and just wanting to go to school, but your dad in a way kind of forces you to be one. Then in the most dire situation, he throws you at the world's biggest op at the time, gives that nigga a senzu bean to completely heal up, which then leads to not only you catching belt to ass, but all your friends end up getting tortured in front of you as well? Yeah, nah. If I got a massive power up that allowed me to beat the mess out the man main villain and get back for all my people, I wouldn't want to just one and done old dude. I'd want to savor that whooping just like Gohan. I'm talking, if I was him in that moment and Goku had the nerve to tell me to hurry up and finish up the fight, first off, I would have looked back at him and straight power bombed him for throwing Cell that sensu. Then I would have told him straight up, I'm not finna speed blitz Cell. I'm finna tear this nigga's ass with no baby oil. Because honestly, at the time, I'm the strongest. I'd be looking around and asking people how much they weigh. Oh, 180? You can't whoop me.
Anything under 200 can't whoop me.
But I think that's pretty much everybody that sold. So if I had to rank them all, my ranking would probably be Vegeta sold the most, then Goku, because Goku could have prevented all of this, then the androids, then Krillin, then Trunks, then Gohan. So yeah, in conclusion, the whole team, garbage. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, which I want to see more of. I'm going to start throwing my face into more videos. And at the time, this is when Thanksgiving is taking part. So I hope y'all had a happy Thanksgiving. I love y'all, and I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Everybody sold. Peace.